All right, so I'm here at Fightburn with Chris. Just had a great coaching session, and I really wanted to ask him a couple of questions. So today, what I really want you to dive into is the mindset of entrepreneurs. So just to be a little bit clear, people, you came to the meetup, you came to the networking event. People in our group are entrepreneurs, business owners, but they're also self-employed.
Right.
So they're mostly people that provide services, and that's what they do. That's how they build their wealth. They might have an assistant eventually or build a team, but it's really an entrepreneur that's a service provider.
Right.
So, as a coach, I wanted you to dive into what you believe is the mindset that puts these types of people at peak operation level.
Peak operation level. Okay. Well, that's pretty subjective.
Okay.
Right. We had a session.
We
right?
had a session, right?
He was telling me on what you were operating at as far as a level of productivity.
Right.
Right. Remember that I said on a scale of 0 to 100 on how much do you think that you were operating at capacity. And you
Right.
told me what?
I told you I was at a 0. Like, I have a lot of work to get done.
This guy had a 0. Right? I personally didn't think he was going to say 0, but that is his perspective, right?
Right.
So you thought it's 0.
Yeah.
So I was telling him a story about Reid Hoffman, and Reid Hoffman is the co-founder of LinkedIn. And an interviewer was asking Reid Hoffman one day, where do you think that you're operating? What scale of productivity are you operating at? And he told the interviewer 60%. Now Reid Hoffman is worth 4.8 billion with a B dollars, right? But he's a high performer or a high achiever. And the interviewer didn't really understand the concept of high performing or high achieving, because in her article that she wrote later, she was saying even the famous Reid Hoffman, or whatever adjective that she gave him, has to take a break here and there. And that's not what he was saying. He wasn't saying I need a break or I need a rest. What he really was saying is, oh, there's so much more that I can be doing.
Right. Absolutely.
Because to this high performer, this high achiever rather, he can operate at such a high functioning level that it feels easy, or his eyes are closed. Now, I'm not saying business is easy by any means.
Any stretch.
Yeah, there's a lot that needs to be done and a lot that's required, even from yourself, or if you're managing or leading a team or something like that, and balancing your family life and all that in between.
Right.
But what he's saying is, when other people see all the things that he can create, they're in awe and inspired and are like, whoa, this guy is just like it. He's doing it. Look at his net worth. And he's like, I'm not even functioning at 60%. So when you're asking me, what's it like to be, yeah, what's the mindset?
Right.
It's understanding who you are, because of who you are determines what you do and how you do it. And you can function with so many different lenses on as you operate throughout your business and as you facilitate teams and things like that. And if you're bringing your past experiences of life that kind of hold you back in some sense, that's literally helping you keep safe to play the game at a small level or even at a bigger level, but there's some things that, some fears in there, some doubts and insecurities in there. It's really important to analyze what those are and draw those out and exterminate them and eliminate them forever, so you can perform at a higher level, like you're saying.
Right.
Like even Handy, right,
Well,
has some fears and doubts and concerns. So do I. But they're very helpful to have because it allows us to stay safe.
So let me ask you a question about this, and we're going to wrap it up, and definitely I want to have you back.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
you could dive in 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So understanding who you are,
Yep.
to me it means your strengths, your weaknesses, what you really want. That's what it means to me, understanding who I am. It's knowing my strengths, my weaknesses, and then having some type of definition of what I want to get accomplished. It's always been, lately that's always been what it means. But what is required? What should somebody know about themselves in your lens?
Yep. So what they should know about themselves, what I feel I recommend, is getting really in touch with what their core values are, understanding their top 10 core values and what their top 5 and 3 are especially, really crafting out a unique personal mission statement for themselves that align with those core values, understanding what impact they want to create to other people. So entrepreneurs are providing a service, but why are you providing a service? Who is that going to benefit? Is it solely for you so you can do something later, or is it for them too? Creating win-wins at an entrepreneurial level is the highest potential you can possibly do, because you're taking somebody else's perspective and consideration as well as yours, so you can create a win. I only feel a win if you feel a win.
Right.
Right? I don't feel a win if you lose. I don't feel a win if it's okay for you. My win is when you win, and your win is when I win. That's why we can come together and form a powerful alliance.
That's very deep. So the win, in a sense, is like a transformation, improvement, relief, whatever it is, whatever problem that you're solving. That's the win for the client.
Correct. Yes, because you're in touch with your core values are, and then you're not married to them as far as somebody else is not allowed to have their own set of core values. You're like, why don't you see the world the way I see the world?
Right.
But that makes sense because we're embodying it. But understanding there is a such thing as core values, there are blind spots, there are unique gifts that everybody has, and everybody has value. You want to understand the next person so you can look at all opportunities and then seize on all those opportunities in alliance with somebody else, and then connect these partnerships to really create the impact you're looking for.
So that's a lot. That's also very good, man.
It's a lot.
So I want to at least, as a part of this video, where should people go to get in touch with you, or maybe scope out what you do? Are there some social media pages or maybe a phone number? What's the best way to get in touch with you and learn more, a little bit more about what you do? In the meantime, between now and the next time that we get on video and do more, like, how would you want people to get in touch with you?
Yeah, you can just email me at iworkwithchris@gmail.com, literally spelled out like that, IWORK with Chris@gmail.com. We can have a conversation after you contact me, and I'll ask you a couple of questions on email, and then we can take it offline and speak on the phone. And I have a lot of partnerships and alliances, whether you're looking to get fit, get healthy, eat right, have a breakthrough in your business, have a breakthrough in your family, in your organization, whatever it may be, I can help you out.
This is an absolute powerhouse. I say it's a powerhouse because you guys are housed. You're housed right now. We're here, in a Fat Burn location, and I believe it's a powerhouse because I have not met yet somebody in my network that can tackle it from that practical standpoint of being able to affect change and transformation in the body and nutrition, but also being like super high efficient. So super high efficient in tackling the mindset.
Yeah.
So I think you are a powerhouse. I'm happy to have you here, on the video, and we'll do some more.
I appreciate it. Also, check out Fatburn at fatburn.com. That's spelled with a PH. Fatburn.com.
Awesome, man.
All right. Thank you, man.
Cool, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
welcome, man.
All right, brother.
Yeah. All right, my man.
Nice.